We then returned to the canoe, whose occupants had been getting uneasy about the way affairs were going up on top, on account of the uproar they heard and the time we'd been away. We got into the canoe and took her round the little promontory at the end of the island to the other beach, which is the main beach. By arriving at the beach when we did, we took our fan friends in the rear, and they did not see us coming in the gloaming. This was all for the best, it seems, as they said they should have fired on us before they had had time to see we were rank outsiders, on the apprehension that we were coming from one of the fan towns we had passed, and with whom they were on bad terms regarding a lady who bolted there from her lawful lord, taking with her, cautious soul, a quantity of rubber. The only white man who had been here before in the memory of man was a French officer who paid Kngw $6 to take him somewhere, I was told, but I could not find out when or what happened to that Frenchman. It was a long time ago, Kngw said, but these folks have no definite way of expressing duration of time, nor, do I believe, any great mental idea of it, although their ideas are, as usual with West Africans, far ahead of their language. All the goods were brought up to my hut, and while Norguta gets my tea, we started talking the carrier palaver again. The fans received my offer, starting at $2 ahead of what Monsieur Jagot said would be enough, with utter scorn, and every dramatic gesture of dissent. One man, pretending to catch Grey Shirt's words in his hands, flings them to the ground and stamps them under his feet. I affected an easy take it or leave it manner, and looked on. A woman came out of the crowd to me and held out a mass of slimy grey abomination on a bit of plantation leaf, smashed snail. I accepted it and gave her fish hooks. She was delighted, and her companions excited, so she put the hooks into her mouth for safe keeping. I hurriedly explained to my best fan that I did not require any more snail, so another lady tried the effect of a pineapple. There might be no end to this, so we retired into trade, and asked what she would sell it for. She did not want to sell it. She wanted to give it to me, so I gave her fish hooks. Silent and Singlet interposed, saying the price for pineapples is one leaf of tobacco, but I explained I was not buying. Noguta turned up with my tea, so I went out inside and had it on the bed. The door hole was entirely filled with a mosaic of faces, but no one attempted to come in. All the time the carrier palaver went on without cessation, and I went out and offered to take Grey Shirt's and Pagan's place, knowing they must want their chop, but they refused relief, and also said I must not raise the price. I was offering too big a price now, and if one rise the fan will only think I will keep on rising, and so make the palaver longer to talk. How long does a palaver usually take to talk around here, I ask. The last one I talked, said Pagan, took 3 weeks, and that was only a small price palaver. Well, say I, my price is for a start tomorrow. After then, I have no price. After that, I go away. Another hour, however, sees the jam made, and to my surprise I find the 3 richest men in this town of Mafeta have personally taken up the contract. Kngw, my host, Fika, a fine young fellow, and Wiki, another noted elephant hunter. These 3 fans, the 4 Ajumba, and the Iguala, Noguta, I think will be enough. Moreover, I fancy it safer not to have an overpowering percentage of fans in the party, as I know we shall have considerable stretches of an uninhabited forest to traverse, and the Ajumba say that the fans will kill people, i.e. the black traders who venture into their country, and cut them up into neat pieces, eat what they want at the time, and smoke the rest of the bodies for future use. Now I do not want to arrive at the Rebembwe in a smoked condition, even should my fragments be neat, and I am going in a different direction to what I said I was when leaving Kngw, and there are so many ways of accounting for death about here, leopard, canoe, capsize, elephants, etc., that even if I were traced, well, nothing could be done then, anyhow, so I will only take 3 fans. One must diminish dead certainties to the level of sporting chances along here, or one can never get on.